going live in the booth. That's right. Oh, it's on now. All right, what's happening, fans? Welcome to Left Turn Broadcasting live at Pismo Beach, California. We are proud to bring you Front Row Racing C21 Pro Cup. And this is race number 6 in that chase for that cup. And we are at Richmond tonight, Richmond International Speedway Raceway, brought to you again by C21, amazing sponsor of LTV. Man, getting it done out there, bringing this show to you. And, of course, JCR. Man, epic sponsors, really helping us get it done. Man, it's a short track tonight. Oh, yeah, and it's a flat track aggressive. It's a 0.7 mile track, so you're going to see that tire wear, pit strategies, track positioning. That's all going to play a role in tonight's race. So, man, we're going to see some pretty heavy action. It's a wide track. There's going to be some racing, some maneuverability, but do look for that contact. Whew, and their contact there will be. And in the booth tonight, we got Quarter Panel Outlaw. Quarter Panel, you got a copy? Oh, man, we are ready to rock and roll at this Richmond, dude. What about yourself? Yeah, well, we got Quarter Panel going to be sitting there in his race seat. He's going to be buckled up and running that car fast tonight. We're going to be tuning in with him. Going to be the in-car reporter, per se, and kind of giving us a walk play-by-play on what's going to be happening on track. So we do wish him the best of luck, because he's going to be needing it. Woo! Quarter Panel, good luck, buddies. Oh, absolutely, my man. All right, and then we have, of course, Kiss My Asphalt up live here on this one. She's going to be tuning in also. TNT Super Speedway Specialist here. So she's going to be doing us a broadcast with us, helping out. And throwing a little insights, monitoring all kinds of the pack, because they're going to be everywhere. This is 0.75 track, you know, shorter ones. Asphalt, how you doing, girl? Nice, nice. Yeah, we got a pretty big field. Yeah, 24 cars. What do you think is going to happen out there? Yeah, absolutely, 100% on that one. And again, that patience is gonna create one, either make or break it out there on this short track. All right. Oh, all right, folks. Give us a second here. A little tech action. Here we go. So, sorry about that. We had comms off on that one. No worries on that one. But we do have Quarter Panel up there. Let's bring it one more time. Let's try this again. Quarter Panel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud.
There he is. Sorry about that communication difficulties. We all make errors around here, and I'm one of them. Ha, literally. All right, Quarter. So, on your insight for tonight's race, you mentioned about your card, about making your way through. Give us a little insight.
Yeah, I'm starting in the middle, man. You know, we're at Richmond Raceway. It's a 3/4 mile track. It's a very, very unique track. So we'll see me hopefully work my way up front from the middle and kind of go on. A little excited to see this door-to-door action. You know, I love that racing.
Oh, absolutely.
In there and a little fun.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good race. I really do. I expect the best of these boys. You guys, we got some of the best talent out there on track, and I think we're gonna see it tonight, especially on this tech track. So let's get back over to Kiss My Asphalt on that one. Asphalt, you got another copy for me. All right, there we go.
I am here. Hopefully you can hear me now.
Yep, we got you. We got you. So, but yeah, give us your insight on tonight's race. 24 cars, everybody on track. Man, what's going to go down? I heard a little patience strategies from you. Anything else you want to enlighten us on?
Just be careful. It's going to be some really tight racing tonight, and you know, everyone's going to have to be aware of their surroundings. That's all, you know, that there is to it. You're going to have to be patient, take your time, try and get those moves like in the right spots, because you make one mistake and everything's going. So should be fun race tonight.
That's a really good point. You brought that up. Making those passes at the appropriate times, not in some pinch point throughout middle of a turn of whatnot when guys are on their ragged edges. So, yeah, pretty epic stuff. We're going to get it back over to quarter panel. All right, quarter panel, we got you up right now since I know we're going to get ready to go green here in a minute. But before we do that, let's go ahead and go around the track here. We're going to take you through it, in it and above it, all kinds. Now, this is Richmond International Raceway. So what this is here, folks, we got ourselves a nice tour, if you will, of our RIR. So, yeah, we're going to go through the tunnels, of course, the entryways, and give you a full laps around this thing, inside and out. Pretty epic stuff. Okay, Quarter, and of course, Asphalt, what do you guys got for me on Richmond here?
I mean, it's, you know, the classic D-shaped track, 3/4 miles long, like I mentioned. It started back in 1946, and it's gone through a couple changes. It was a dirt track, asphalt track. I mean, just about everything races here, from IROC series to IndyCar. I mean, you name it, it's been done on this track.
Man, copy that. So right now we're coming down the front stretch, going across the start-finish line, going to be coming up into 1 and 2. Now again, these are slow-pace lap of just a normal citizen car with a little bit of a bumper cam action. So giving us a really good view of what's going on in slow-mo, if you will, when it comes down to it. Asphalt?
Yeah, it's a 3/4 mile track. So that's shaped in a D. I did not know that.
Yep.
I do not short track race very much. I'm a super speedways racer, so that's interesting to know.
I mean, who we have on highlights? Who's been fast here? There's always a good question. You know, who's been like all-time fast or wins and whatnot? I would have loved to look those ones up, because it's a really old track.
I'll look it up and get back to you.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, because this track has been around since the start of NASCAR, more or less. All right, so we're running out of 3 and 4. We're coming on to pit lane right now. Down at that line is when these guys got to be checked up and woed up. Now that line's a little bit further out in Heat 5, and we'll note that as we get this race up and going here. Coming down pit lane, of course. You see, it's really wide pit entry and of course the pit lanes. So give these guys to get around each other, get into their pit stalls. It seems like they got plenty of room, plenty of space to work and maneuver. At the end here, you're going to see a nice little entry point. Make another good left, because, you know, we know how to go left. No problems around here.
Tron,
yeah.
Richard Petty holds the record for the most wins at Richmond Raceway.
No kidding.
He's got 13. David Pearson, Darrell Waltrip, Rusty Wallace, and Kyle Busch are tied for second with 6 wins.
Wow, that's a pretty impressive stuff there. And this track's been around since when again? I'm sorry, I missed that point.
1946.
Woo! It's a hot dog right here. Oh, I love it. All right, so obviously this is where all these big old haulers park right here. This is where they bring in all the hot rods and the fast stuff, and plus talent. But it comes rocking and rolling here. So you're going to go a little more in the infield. Of course, this iconic tower right here, signaling all around with the 360 views of course, numbers and positioning. More of the infield here. You're going to see up on your right hand is more of the information center. Now, I believe Richmond has been remodeled since then, but or this one is not fully complete, because I know it's pretty intricate right now. well, as it stands. Now, as you roll into these gates, into these gates, I'm sorry, we're going to be hanging to the left here. You'll see those all the little garage action right there to your right. Again, the iconic tower right there. Then the best fuel station on the planet. Brace yourself, folks. Here it is. Sunoco! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Fuel of NASCAR. Alright, that's what keeps us going. You know, we burn things, we blow things up in America. Yeah! Alright. All day long. All day long. Here we go. Pulling into Victory Lane right here. The Gatorade Victory Lane. Pretty awesome stuff. Beautiful view. Woo! Alright, so that's your slow view of this Joker. Let's go and pick up the pace a little bit, do a little more left turn broadcasting style. We're going to do a little throwback action here on board Reagan Smith here in a late model. Alright, so this is, you got to get out, you got to drive these things, man. Sometimes you got to stick something in a payment to get it to turn. You got to drag something. Here we go. He's going to rev this thing up, and let's see if we can't do what we tend to do and crank her up. Alright, folks, here we go. We in it. We're riding shotgun. Regan Smith, throwback, late model, getting up to speed, coming into 1 and 2. Now, note how they're going to let off the throttle, let it roll through the center, and then come out of there like a rocket. You're going to see a lot of that throughout tonight's race. Let it roll. Let her grip. Get back in it. Bring her out to the wall. Hopefully she sticks. And you go. Start finish line coming into 1 and 2. Let her roll. Oh man, it has to roll forever right there too. Woo! Not so bad in 3 and 4, a little wider. Out wide. He hauling it now. Oh, he got some heat built up in these tires. He feeling it sticky. Go get some. Oh man, all kinds of fun right here. Out against that wall, just, I mean, ever so slightly off that thing. Good piece of cardboard there, yeah. You got a little more. Man, so that's hauling it around Richmond International Raceway with Reagan Smith here, dating back, way back when in the late model. Pretty cool stuff. They get a nice little intro.
This is definitely a track. This is definitely a track that needs some skill because it is a short track, and you need to know when to lift and roll through those turns. So it's going to be fun tonight watching.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of those guys, let's see who's going to be able to get it done tonight. Here we go. Front row racing league. This is the starting lineup. Richmond International Raceway. Our short track action, all brought to you today by Century 21 and JCR. Man, Century 21, epic sponsors, so stoked to have them on board. All over the U.S., all over the world for your buying and selling needs. Look them up. Sitting on pole, clashing in that 51. Oh no, Gibbs Toyota with the time of 22:0.081. Man, that is hauling it right there. So that's our man sitting on pole there, clashing in that 51. Look for him in that second position. Long shot in that 19 Gibbs Toyotas. Another Gibbs dude. Gibbs sitting on up in the front. 20.123. Talking about lining them up numerically. Scotty B sitting in that third place. 88 Hendrick Chevy. See, 20.204. That is that he's still currently our points leader. Flash second in points, long shot third in points. Man, those guys sitting right there on top of each other. In our fourth position, Flash 9, the number 47 Hendrick Chevy, 20.204. Also tied with Scotty for that guy. Talk about some fast times and mirroring him. He is sitting there, fifth in points, one win. J-Wow is back. Got that 5th position, 21. Penske Ford in that 20.214 qualifying time. He's sitting 11th in points. All right, so he's climbing up through the field. He was like 15th or 17th, so. Bad, fast, Marley. My man Marley in that 12 car, Penske Ford. With a qualifying time of 20.236. Man, these guys are just flying around this track. He's at 13th in points right now. Look from that 6th position. 7th position, Lynch Racing. Man, this guy is coming up through the field. He is looking in 20. He's driving the 20 car, Gibbs Toyota. 20.3 flat, man. Wow, that's flying it too. Flying it low. He's sitting in that 12th position in points. Bad fast. Oh man, in the epics, right there, 8 car, or in 8th position in the 48. Hendrick Chevy, 20.314. 4th place in points now, moving up. So yeah, he's doing himself a pretty fine job. Field filler got that 9th position in that number 5 car, Hendrick Chevy, 20.351. He is 9th in points right now. All right, man. So he's still holding strong. I think he's been sitting top 10 in points per minute. All right, sitting in that 10th position, Coach Matt. I'm sorry, Coach Matt. We got him in the 9th. In 9th, Hendrick Chevy, 20.359 is his qualifying time. Woo! Go get it, go, Coach Matt. In that 11th position is Mucka in that 2nd. In that number 2 car, Penske Ford. And he's got CEO of Front Row Racing. Dropped his qualifying efforts at a 20.359 in that 11th position. 7th in points now. All right, so still holding strong in that 10. We got the 12 car of Quarter Panel Outlaw. Quarter Panel Outlaw in that number 18, Gibbs Toyota. His qualifying efforts, 20.420. Sitting in that 15th position. All right, we got our 14th qualifiers. Captain Cootie in that 6th, Stuart Haas Ford. His qualifying average, 20.447. And he is 21st in points, latecomer to it. Bad Martin is in that 13th position. Oh, sorry. Coach Cootie, there he is. Miss Bad Martin, he's in 13th, skip one. Coach Cootie is in that 6th. Stuart Haas Ford, 20.447. Bad Martin in that in the 13th position. Sorry about that. All right, we got the 15th position coming up here. We got Pittman in that 11, Gibbs Toyota, 20.462 is his qualifying time. Still, these guys are moving around that track. 19th in points, still working his way up. And our 16th position is HT3, number 14, Stuart Haas Ford, 20.486 qualifying time. 17th. In points right now, still working his way up. In our 17th position is Brewster Baker, not 41, Stuart Haas machine. You got him going down with a 20.501, 22nd in points at the moment. Still working his way forward after a late start. My man, True Death in that 3 RCR Chevy. Qualifying time of 20.558er. 6th in points. He's looking start from the back or toward it in 18th position, working his way through. Look at that guy strong. We got that 19th position of Story Square. Story Square new to Front Row Racing in that 32 Penske Ford with his qualifying average of 20.579. Look for Story Square in that 19th position. All right, running out that 20th position, Mac Attack in that 22 Penske Ford. He's got that thing dialed in at 20.681. 14th in points at the moment. Working his way forward as well, trying to maintain. All right, in our 21st position is Easy E in the number 13 RCR Chevy. His qualifying time, 20.690. 20th in points. Still holding strong. He's getting his teachings on, I guarantee you that. All right, in that 22nd position is Misfire in that 8-car RCR Chevy. And that's a DNQ. Did not qualify, didn't make it in. With his qualifying time, so he'll be starting at the back. Same with, as we get over to him here, I believe it's going to be Phil's fan in that 24 Hendrick Chevy. Also, D&Q did not qualify. Then rounding out our field, should be bringing us over to McLovin. Now McLovin and that Stuart Haas machine is qualified in the back with the D&Q. Actually has a pretty fast car, but he did not pass tech, unfortunately. So he's going to be starting in the rear of the field, and we'll see how he can rise his way to the top, especially on this short track. Man, but that is, we have a good crew here of 24 drivers going to be getting it done on this 50% race. All of this brought to you by JCR, Century 21, and of course all of the help with participating drivers and fans, of course, in the booth. And then of course all of this for our fans. Man, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. So great job. Thank you for tuning in. We're dropping it pretty good on that G5 tonight with that Front Row Racing. All right, folks, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get it over to the national anthem. We'll be back here in just a minute, and we're going to get these boys fired up, get this thing ring. Back in just a second. All right, folks, we are back, and we're getting ready for that glorious words in NASCAR, of course, and getting these drivers all fired up. Quarter Pounder, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, boss.
Oh, yeah. All right, buddy, so let's go ahead and see if we can get these guys fired up. Let's go ahead and bring you up to a little full screen action if we could. There you is. All right, bud. All right, so here we go. We got them fired up.
We will hear in just a second.
Copy that. All right, we are at Richmond International Raceway. We got a 50%. We have, of course, the manual cautions. We got all the trimmings, the damage. Everything's going down on this thing with the 3-time tire wear. Strategies, tire wear. Oh, can't emphasize enough on what's going to go down there. So, and of course, fuel economy. So, I mean, these guys got their work ahead of them.
Hey, buddy.
All right, here we go,
Robin's
folks.
Racing.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, drivers. Let's get you all fired up. Start your engines at this, Richmond. All right, we are fired up, dialed up, ready to go here. Okay, folks, so we're going to throw it over to a quick throwback commercial from NASCAR while we will wait for this countdown to green. And then we're going to be getting into this thing. All right, folks, so just be one moment here in just a second. We get everything all squared away. Be back in just a moment.
Yeah, it's great being a driver of a wacky racer, but it has its downside. How about this free ride day? Are you ready?
I guess so.
Hey, man, what are you anyway? Hey, Greg, I've got some weird food.
Hey, look at me, Mamacitas. Are you sure this is safe? Is this speed legal? Let me out of this thing.
I would have definitely put in more solid fuel rocket propulsion with the nuclear transmitters and the electron-induced injection systems. What you have here is so... I'm surprised you even need a...
Yeah, I guess they are kind of pretty, especially this one.
Turret.
We run with a fast crowd, a tough crowd.
We're like a mob.
43 asphalt warriors.
Guys have one motto.
What goes around
Comes around.
eye for an eye, fender for a fender. Paybacks are a promise. Races end,
Rivalries don't.
you got a nice ride there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Careful who you mess with, because now the pack doesn't forget. NASCAR Thunder 2004, rated E for everyone. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Genuine draft Rusty Wallace stock car. Awesome. One opened up.
Independent rear suspension, dual shocks, and a sway bar. Rick, it's all there.
That's good, because when things get rough out there, suspension is everything.
The Sportsman by Polaris is the best performing, best riding ATV you can buy. Here's why. Other manufacturers use a straight axle that bounces over obstacles, losing traction. Our independent rear suspension hugs the terrain for better traction and a smoother ride. The Sportsman 500 and the all-new Sportsman 335 with shaft drive.
You gotta ride it to believe it.
Hey, Lucius, just want to share a little piece of personal information with you. I got a chubby right now because this is one of the most awesome experiences of my life because I'm getting to drive a race car. I can't believe it.
In Las Vegas, victory lane for Fox Television. Ricky Bobby, today's big winner. A heck of a win for you today, but it seems as if you either win or crash the car trying to win.
Well, Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to use the outside tradition of Ricky Bobby.
Should have given you a taller gear.
And your fault.
That number 10, he just boxed you in there, but he beat you.
He did it with style.
Hey, you guys, what's so bad about second?
Screw second.
Labor Day weekend tradition that began back in 1950, the Southern 500.
Return how Gentlemen, start your engines.
Green flag is out. And we have a spin in turn number 3, Chad Little. Terry Gant trying to pick up another position. And look how close he comes to Jeff Bodine, and Mark Martin goes.
We're blowing a little oil out of the vents on the valve cover. So we just wrapped some rags around it, and we're hoping for the best.
Morgan Shepard and Brett Bodine spin over in the second corner. Michael Waldrop has made contact with the wall up in turn number 2. Harry Gant wins the Southern 500. The Skull Bandit crew celebrates, and so does the crowd here at Darlington.
Come on back, straight back. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, bud. That's it, come on back. Come on back. Plenty of room. A little bit more. That's it, come on back.
Get things done instantly with the i530 by Motorola. Only $29.99 after $50 mail-in rebate. Nextel from Sprint.
When Darrell Waldrop needs his car serviced, he needs the best, and he needs it fast. And so do you. These days, it's hard to know who to trust. The service team at Western Auto does the job right. Right, Junior?
Right, DW, and at the right price.
From batteries to brakes, to shocks, tires, and alignment, you can trust Western Auto to give you the best service at unbeatable low prices every day.
The best service at the right price from someone you can trust. At Western Auto, we guarantee it.
Right, DW.
All right, folks, here we go. We back, and we get ready to drop the hammer on this guy. We have everybody up and running, doing quick little pace laps, getting into position. Let's go ahead and verify with our broadcasters, make sure we're good. Cordy, you got a copy? I'm sure he's out there somewhere, driving, probably really loud in his car, I can only imagine. And then, of course, Asphalt, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
We had technical difficulties getting in the race. We were going to reboot.
I am seeing all this right now. I'm sure our fans are as well. Folks, we'll bring it back to the booth here. Give us one moment. Little tech action happening. We saw them tires coming off that thing. That wouldn't be a problem. Nah. We don't need them. We're good. We're good. So, gives us a chance to get back into, I don't know, what would we get into? Oh, all kinds of trouble over here in the booth. Of course, we do have the Front Row Racing having a little bit of an issue when it comes to starting the race. In technical difficulties, of course. We are at Richmond, 50%er. Now, we got some stages ahead of us. Got a little bit of a run. So, basically what I've seen out there on their fuel runs, and I've been out there practicing with, is most of these guys can get it done with the full fuel and tires. Both lights do come on at the same time as they're nearing the end of their fuel runs, but a lot of drivers can hang and maintain throughout their entire fuel run. So I guess what we're going to be looking for tonight is you're going to see these front runners, all right? So we have Clash In, Long Shot, Scotty B, Flash 9, JWoww rounding out that top 5. You have Marley, Lynch, we got Bad Fast right there at 8th, Field in 9th, Coach in 10th. So those top 10. So out of between that 5th to, like, say 15th position, I'm thinking maybe a little bit further down, which one of those guys, or how many of those guys have those long run cars that just didn't have a good qualifying effort when it comes to it, but their race car is hot, it's fast, it lasts forever. And they're not going to just crank off the fast laps. They might not crank off the fast laps. They're going to crank off a consistent fast lap, which, as these guys who may have them hot cars, if you will, with them fast lappers, do they actually hold and maintain can they maintain their fast and their sportiness? Or will you see some of these guys, per se, like Mucka, per se, in that 2-car Penske Ford? He is just renowned for running a medium-paced, cruise through the race, where he's saving his equipment, maintain his positions, work his way up methodically. Then you see him up toward the front every race, and we're going to look for that throughout. True Death especially. True Death's going to be back there. He's going to be getting something done in that 18th position. See if he can start rolling his way up a little more forward. And the Story Square guy. All right, so he's running in this 32. Don't know much about him. Seen him run over there on Wednesday nights last few weeks or whatnot, training up over there, and he showed some incredible talent. So when it comes to being able to show your stuff in those Wednesday leagues, just for you drivers out there, per se, can give you a shot on the big show over here just by running your clean car, maintaining your positions, and respects, of course, on track. But man, he was showing us some impressive stuff and got himself a shot over here. And man, tonight's going to be his first race, so keep an eye out for that 32 and see what he can get done tonight. Again, starting in that 19th position, so he's going to have a lot of work cut out for him, and he's got some pretty fast guys that he's surrounded by. So you're going to see that Mac Attack's back there. You got McLovin starting in the back right there. Misfire's really new to FRR, so he's got a lot of learning still left to do. You got Brewster Baker. He's running good, running a solid program. Pretty stoked about these guys. All these guys are finding speed, so let's see what kind of speed they're going to be able to find. Get them way up a little bit more forward through the field, thus bringing those point counts up a little bit more and raising those positions. See who's going to be fast. Aspa, you got a copy? All right, so we are under tech right now, a tech caution, if you will. Yes! So let's go ahead and bring it to see what else can we mess with here at the booth on this one. So on our track, of course, Richmond, like I said, 1948. So that's what we need to talk about. What about the track change, folks? There's a great, for instance, right there, is that not only are these cars, they're gonna have to adjust these cars, maintain what their they're working with, but they're going to have to maintain the track conditions on how the temperature changes. This is a night race, so those track temperatures are going to change. Oh, copy that. So yep, we got you all kinds. Yeah, everyone's all clear up on radio. Yeah, and oh, yep, we're good. So basically on those tracks, it's going to rubber up. So will that make your car tighten up? Will it loosen your car up, give you some more grip? You change your line? Such a variety of things. You know, and now that we're here, and I have a minute, you know what I'm going to do here for you folks? Since we have a second, I am going to give you a setup tonight for all you drivers out there. Going over to it right now. We're going to go over to this car. It's all right. Runs around the 20. I got it down to the 20.5s. But it ain't about how fast it goes in them hot laps. It's about how long it lasts. And this car lasts the entire run. So, hey, why not do a little something here? What's that, bud? I'm sorry, I don't have comms with you, Quarter. Oh, sorry, folks. We'll get to that in a second. Then I will get that to you after the race. If not, we'll make sure we throw it up there in the LTB garage. So screen is flipped. We got it back up and rolling. Awesome. For once, it wasn't my fault, or my end. Ha. All right, stoked with that one. And we have like 1,000 invites, so I think we should be glorious on finding the right one, if you will. All right. So while this thing's loading, so yes, I will try to get Marley up on this thing, but I actually have a really good car, a lot of fun. I've been working on it all week long with the boys over at FRR. Getting not a lot of fast, but I'm gonna get it out there to you drivers. I know it is fast. It's 20.5. It's okay.
Screen has split.
Copy that. Waiting for the screen to get up and gone. We're still loading here, folks. They're going to get into line, into position, so we have just a moment. All right.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Tron?
Yeah, copy that. We got you, Asphalt. Your comms are good. So we might have a little difficulty of her hearing us, but we can hear her. Okay, so we are up on this thing. Oh, finally! Woohoo! We in! All right, now let's go ahead and get over to our leader. All right, we got clashing, of course, in that 51 on point here. Let's see what he's going to be able to fire off on this start, all-kind start of Ridgeway. All right, looks like we are all kinds green. Here we go. Dropping the hammer, and they're gone. The 51 out in front. Great start. It's chitty chitty bang bang time, and 88 is in that second position. Here we go. 88 already off to a strong run, getting in there, second position, but he is a little high rotation there coming out. Got the 21 looking, that's JWoww. JWoww sitting in that third position, and then followed right behind him. Looked like possibly. Hold on, give it a second here as everyone starts to round out. We are all kinds green, everything's up. Oh, a little push high to the outside. All right, so far we're looking at Coach Matt in that he started in the 10th position. Just gonna see how everyone's winding out here.
You can definitely tell that these guys have practiced this track.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Look at this. Battle for the lead right off the bat. Here comes Scotty B in the 88. Challenging on the inside. Will he be able to get it to stick? Keeps it on the bottom. Flashing with a great run on the outside. Keeping him pinched down. Beautiful run side by each. 21 right there. Going to capitalize. Capitalize he is or was. No. Back down to the bottom now. 51 to the outside. 21 looking low. 88 takes it. But all kinds of heat in the kitchen. Here we go. 19 right there also with him. 19 a long shot. Makes himself a good run. He's starting in that second position. Long shot. Looks like Flash 9's there in the fight. Oh, guys going on. And everyone's kept the point in the right direction.
It's going on.
Battle. Huge battle for the top 5. Bottom run by the 19. 19 low. Trying to make it stick. Looks like he got a little piece of the butter right there. Got a little wiggle wobble. But okay. Got Flash 9 right there in the 47 Flash 9 RCR Chevy. Trying to make himself a powerhouse move and get past the 51. 51 dropping back now. Our pole sitter now back to the third position. Scotty B out front. J-Wow all over his bumper. Fourth position, you're looking at the 19 of Longshot. Longshot Gibbs Toyota holding a good run on the bottom. 47 trying to make it stick as well. Everyone's kind of riding along. It looks like no one's really forcing the issues, giving each other room to race at this moment. This is a long race, stage 1.
Yeah, they're definitely getting in their groove. I think they're starting to find it, actually. It's only been a few laps already, but they're looking really good back here. They're just hanging out, biding their time. So
long race. We've got 28 laps remaining. These guys are doing a pretty good job up forward. You see the top 10, everyone doing what they need to do right here, and that's maintaining the pace of race, keeping these cars clean, going in the right direction, and then of course up to speed. And they have a really good pace. It's the top 7 right now, lined up pretty much not nose to tail, but lined up good, running with each other nice and ginger. Like you see the 48 a little bit further back in the 7th position right there, 8th position. Pretty much where they qualified from. Looked like it was more of a ginger start. Everybody was able to sort it out effectively. 51 now a little low. Got a little piece of that. Ooh, look at this. The 19 now up on his bumper. 51 starting to fade back even further. As we're talking about those front runners and which creates those comers and goers. Who has it? Oh my goodness! The 21 of J-Wow around. Second place. Full 360. Was that contact or was that a single car? We are under relaxed caution, so if there's any potential major contact of, I believe it was 3 or more cars, 2 cars be spinning, then that's caution. But if not, we stay green. And he may have just overdrove his car a little bit trying to chase that 88 down. Now the 51 right there up on him. So my feeling per se may be there might have been a little bit of contact there. I'm not sure. I don't see a lot of damage when it comes to the 88's car at all. Looking him over, no big deals. And so running his line. Now here comes the 51. These cars will go through transitions, folks. This is one thing I've noticed as these guys were setting their cars up, and I was kind of riding along with setting mine up as well, is that you'll note that these cars go through the transitions. So they're going to start off all fast, and then they may get to like a push type of part of their run, where they all of a sudden, like, oh, Scotty B pushed to the outside, just as I was talking about it. Now he's outside high. 51 coming back. Oh yeah, 51 on the bottom, holding strong, and it looks like he's got himself a lot of company with that 19 and the 47, Longshot and Flash 9. Those two have proven themselves to be pretty dominant so far throughout the season. I mean, yeah, sitting in that third points position and 5th points position. Those guys are working themselves a really fine program for the kickoff and start of this FRR season. Top 5, all right there. All it takes is a slip up. All right, Asphalt, how are we looking back there? A little towards the back. Any good competition? Anything we need to get over to?
Well, I think they're just riding around right now. They're pretty much keeping a good distance from each other and hanging out. On board with True Death right now, and he's looking good. I don't know, they just seem to be waiting to make a move, catching up, just hanging out. I think the end of the race is going to be amazing.
Copy that,
They're all
yeah.
biding their time.
As we ride along with True Death in that 3-car RCR Chevy. That is the RCR captain of the team right here. He is riding along. See if I can kind of spot out their numbers here on where we could potentially be in the running order. So I believe he's kind of sitting about the 9th, 10th position. I'm seeing bad. Yep. So we'll call him around the maybe 12th position. So this is the back 10. True Death making himself a good run. I see JWoww, who was our second place car, has found himself toward the back after that unfortunate loose and spin. But he's recovered, regained. Don't see a lot of damage on his car at all, so it looked like it was a clean spin. Got it pointed back pointed the right direction, and now he's up and going. Trying to make a move on the numbers on the 3-car of True Death. Talk about a recovery. Trying to move forward again.
So, Tron, can I just add in that if anybody in the YouTube channel has any questions, feel free to ask, because I will ask you if I don't know the answer, and we'll just kind of converse with them as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do.
Interested if they have any questions.
I kind of get a little busy here in the booth, you know, kind of keeping all this together right here, keeping us on the action. But I appreciate it. That is fantastic.
We're enjoying it.
The 51 JCR.
You're definitely a show on your own.
No, it's all with all the support staff. I guarantee it. With all of us coming in together to create one heck of a show. Here we go. JCR clashing in that 51. Gibbs Toyota. He got himself back out in front here. 19's on his bumper. Been on his bumper for a minute now. Trying to run this thing down. We are at 13 to go. Now here's the other question that should be asked is, you know, on their fuel runs, what's going to happen on these 50%ers on their first stage? Can they make it all the way? Do they need to get a little splash of fuel? Is it going to be a late pit? Can they stretch it? I know these guys.
That would be definitely interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that a lot of these guys were working with that fuel stretch mode of some sorts, working some of these different gear ratios. So I think everyone's kind of got it dialed. But I knew that was an issue at the beginning of the week. 51 right now, still leading the way. 19 right there in suit. 47 on his bumper. 19 a long shot, 47 a flash 9, followed by the 88 of Scotty B. Dropped back a little bit further to Bad Fast. He started back in the 8th position. That has worked his way, I believe, a little more forward here. Bad Fast in that number 48 Hendrick Chevy. Great run. Always done by the 48. Man, he's very consistent. We'll see what he has to offer in his long run, because this is proven to be a long run. Pittman now working toward the back of the field. 21 trying to make his way after that unfortunate spin toward the beginning of the run. Still pointed the good direction, if you will. All right, let's look at Bad Martin here. On board him, all kinds of company. Look at this. Good battle, good group. 20-car Lynch. There's Lynch. Getting her done. Battle with, looks like Phil's fan right there also. Is that the 41 or, let's see, maybe, could be Bruce. Woo. 20-car wiggles and wobbles. No, that's a 20-something number. A little bit of contact toward the back. Good racing back here, though. All right, ironed itself out. Look as if this is the back of the pack here. So I do see that leader coming. I believe that is the 51 coming up in the back of our screen there. Let's see if we can get to him. All right, we are on our leader now. Clashing in the 51 car. And yes, that was the back of the pack. Bad Martin in that 4 car. The 24, that pack that we were just on. That one, that is your leader right there. And the leader is coming fast. Let's look back on him real quick. There he is. These cars are about to go a lap down. They need to put some pep in their step and get to be a moving. Here it comes. Here comes the leader. On board the leader now. Make sure that we're on point there. Yep, we are. Okay, they're starting to line up. Look like they're starting to gain a little bit of track position here. 51 doing himself one rocket of an effort up here. Looked like Quarter Pound doing himself a really good job. Found his way up in the top 10. Doing himself a grand job. Mucka is in that 9th position right now. Possibly battling. Oh, goodness, 3 laps to go. I'm glad that we were checking. I know this thing was winding down. Mucka now all kinds of fight with the Coach Matt for the 8th position. He gained one. Still on the 51. 51 now up to, looks like Jeezy in the 13. Gonna put Jeezy a lap down. Hopefully he's just the first car a lap down. They got 2 more laps after this remaining. Will he remain as the only car a lap down, or will he get to Phil's fan in the 24? Clashing on a tear up through the field, putting the first car a lap down in stage 1. Should be 2 laps left remaining. We are on our leader. That gives Toyota 51 and clashing.
Easy, you just had a little bit of contact with the wall. Slowed him down a little bit.
Woo! And that was it. Into stage 1. Does look as if Easy will get that lucky dog. His dogs will be a barking, if you will. Get that lucky dog, get him back on that lead lap, see if he can do a little tuning to his car, and keep him up to race pace. All right, let's see if our Quarter Pound will give us a little bit of insight on everybody. Clashing did take that one. Let's go and scroll all the way forward if we could. Up to the high. All right, so Clashing was our victor in that one. We're looking for a Quarter Pound to get to the top of our list so we can read it off to our fans. All right.
Yes, sir, bud.
Can we get the top of your list?
Yes, sir. We got
there we go.
Got Black 9 in 2nd.
Long shot, Bad Fast, Scotty B, and then Bad Fast Marley, Bad Fast after Scotty B there. So these guys all here we go. Stage 2, here we go. 19 and the 51 side by side with each other. All kinds of running right here. Green all day.
Yeah.
On all night. Sorry.
There is no mercy on this track.
Not right now on these starts. Everyone's trying to get something and get everything. Oh, we got a possible 3-wide. Mucka on the outside. 3-wide Evan. Oh, man. Great running, great racing. 14 trying to do something. 14 to HT3. High to the outside. Now to the low. Lots of contact. 18 up in this mess. Up in this mad tornado. This is back in that about 10th position or so. It is the 10th position. Battling it for that 9th. Man, all kinds of contact there, but everyone made it through. Hopefully they got their fenders off their tires and no cuts down. Story Square, the new guy. See where he's running at right now. Toward the back of the pack, the 6 car right there on the outside. 22 Mac Attack, 3 right in front with J-Wow. Oh, yeah, there it is. Beautiful run. Everyone clear and clean out of the exit. Awesome racing back toward the back of the pack. All right, let's go see how our leaders are doing.
I'm not sure what happened the long shot, but he's in the pit. He's just coming out. I'm not quite sure what happened to him, so.
Uh-oh.
I think there's a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, he may have missed a lug or something. I can only imagine the tires are coming off, so I mean, it looked like all the teams missed some lugs. I'm just saying. All right, look at this Bad Fast Marley.
More games for the tires. We love that.
No, it's some comedy, but we appreciate all the racing and whatnot they give us. So give us an opportunity to bring everybody together, get behind our wheels and controllers or whatever you use, and man, putting on one heck of a show so far. Look at this, stage 2, clashing out in front. Marley in that 2nd position now, running himself a good race. He started in that 6th position, now working his way forward. Remember, folks, Marley is that man in the LTV garage. He's always finding himself some good fast cars that got all kinds of racing in them, and it's showing it now. So he will be giving this car away out actually at the either tonight or tomorrow in the LTV setup giveaway. So look for that one. Ooh, outside, look at it low and low. 47. Little bit of contact there, but not much. We're good. Great pass, great move on the inside. 47 did a nice little brake job. Throw the nose in there, and he got it. Little full send action, if you will. Marley now back to the third position. Here comes Scotty B in that 88 Hendrick Chevy.
So, Tron, I'm going to ask the YouTube followers that are watching right now, NASCAR question. We'll see if anybody wants to answer the question. If not, that's fine too, but here's the question. Okay, you ready? Who is the oldest driver to win the NASCAR championship? So all you guys watching on YouTube, if you know the answer, post it.
So wait, so let me go this over. Who is the oldest driver to win in NASCAR?
Yes.
Well, I guarantee you, folks.
Who is the oldest driver to win the NASCAR championship?
Hey, if they put me in one of them Cup cars, all right, I wouldn't be quite the oldest, be close to, all right, but I'll be rating up there. Woo! Give me a chance in one of these bad dogs.
You and me both.
Yeah. All right, so questions out. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, we're looking back here still at the lead. Let's get to long shot here in the 19 car. Been running up in that top 5 all race long. 51 still leading. 51 actually has some, not just fast, but he qualified on pole. And then, of course, he ended up leading. He's still leading this race, which is very impressive. He got a little something from Scotty B in the beginning, then was able to get back by him, but Scotty B had to push to the wall. Now we look for the battle right now for the lead. Flash 9 right there in the 47. Now is he there hanging out, not pressuring, wearing this thing down? I mean, we have 61 laps left remaining, so we got a minute. We are in stage 2 at the moment. Clashin still leading this guy in that Gibbs Toyota, that 51 machine. Hot on this trail, though, is the 47. Trying to track him down or stay in contact with him. That's Flash 9. Flash 9 driving himself one heck of a race tonight, staying up there in that top 5, now currently in that second position. And, Flash 9 is sitting really nicely in points in that 5th spot in points, so he's looking to further gain in his points endeavor here for FRR. Scotty B sitting in that 3rd position. Let's get over to Scotty B for a minute here. Our points leader. There he is. All right, let's look at Scotty B here in that 88 Hendricks Chevy. That's team captain as well for the Hendricks team. Riding nicely in that. Ooh, a little bit of a push there as that blows up his efforts, but look at this. Is this who I think it is? Is this a 21? That is the 21. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's a 12. I thought it was 21. That's a 12, but Marley puts the pressure on the 88. 88's car starting to maybe blow up a little bit. I'm not sure. 12 car is starting to come back. Look like he's going through his transitional period when it comes to the tires and whatnot of his program. Looking at Marley riding nicely in that 4th position. Little push and contact to the wall. That arrow will do. That air off another car will mess you up a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit further back in our field here. We got the 48 back there. All right, let's get to bad fast. Sorry, folks. I hate all the flipping, but we're stuck with it. All right, so we're gonna get back. We're gonna get on to bad fast here in the 48 Hendricks Chevy, right behind the 9 car Coach Matt. Coach Matt running himself a pretty fine job as well. In that 5th, this is about a 4th place right here. Bad fast moving his way forward. He started in that 8th position, 4th in points right now. Ooh, heat from Mucka. Mucka, look at this. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Here comes the charge of the two Penske car. Mucka, always look for him. Mucka started in that 11th position, slowly and methodically working his way forward, now finding himself in a challenge for that 5th position on the low of Coach Matt. Getting underneath, there's a little bit of contact there, trying to make it around. Gets it, and Mucka is gone. Mucka now finding himself into that, I believe, either 4th or 5th position, rounding, getting into that top 5. Huge battle right now when it comes to Bad Fast and everybody that he's in the middle of right now. Oh, look, it's Coach Matt, a little bit of contact. Looks like the 21 of J-Wow making his way up forward. He's driving through the field after his unfortunate spin early in the race.
Yeah. I think he's made it back up to like 8th, hasn't he? Somewhere around there?
Yep, that is affirmed. So it looks like he is back into 8th position. Followed in suit with Coach Matt and Bad Fast. So let's get over to Mucka. Mucka's on his way of a mad charge right now, working his way up forward. How are our leaders looking up there, Asphalt? Got Mucka now rounding the track, coming across that start-finish line. Looks like J-Wow hot on his tracks, though. Starting to gain, got past Bad Fast, got past Coach Matt, really marching his way forward. Will he get to Mucka work with? Ooh, a little contact to the wall. That's going to will him slope his efforts just a little bit. Mucka's trying to wrap this thing up here and get himself some solid points for the end of this thing. I think we're at 49 to go. Inside the 50 mark. Who's going to get this TD when it comes to the end of the stage? I believe we will be seeing a green flag pit stop if this stays green, of course. So far, it's been pretty unbelievable racing. Yep, 48 laps left remaining. I'll give you a fuel run and tire update as soon as quarter panel starts to feel his car go away. Quarter panel now rounding out the field, looking at himself currently in the 11th position. So it's just sitting outside that top 10. All right, let's go ahead and check back in with our leader here. J-Wow is right there on Muck's bumper. There we are. Ooh, battle. Ooh, missed it. Sorry, folks. We had the 21 get past Mucka. Mucka now. So 21's on a march forward now, finding himself up there in that top 5 as well. Next ahead of him is going to be Marley.
Based on the race, how it's going right now, who's your pick to win?
Oh goodness. As it sits to win it, I mean, Clash is looking pretty strong. I don't know, but there's all kinds of fight in Longshot and Flash 9. But look at Mucka right now. Mucka's doing his charge up. The 21's getting his program ironed out. So I guess I got to flip a coin on this one. Yeah, when it comes to the top leaders, I'm gonna send it with J-Wow. It was going to be either. You know what?
You're really okay. That's what I was gonna choose.
All right. Okay. So all right. You go with J-Wow because I was thinking the J-Wow or Flash 9. I think Flash 9 and the 47's got something special tonight, and I think we're gonna see it at the end. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on the 47. You keep your eyes on the 21. And let's see where they all finish up.
Don't let me down, J-Wow. Come on.
Speaking of that 47, we on them right now. As the 47 is now the race leader. Hey, go figure. And no, I didn't have that planned. I do not have him on comms, folks. All right, I really don't. Flash 9, now our race leader gets past.
Good is room for Flash 9.
Yeah. Yep. So Flash 9, now our race leader. Now Flash 9 doing himself one heck of a job again in this series. He's got himself one win, sitting in that top 5 right now in that 5th place in points. He's now leading this guy, controlling the race pace. So hopefully he can get himself in and out of pit road effectively and efficiently and get himself this stage win. And putting himself in an unbelievable firing position at the 3rd and final stage of Richmond International Raceway. Front row racing. And all brought to you today by Century 21 and JCR. These guys getting in there, getting it done. Here comes a little bit of pressure from the 88. We got the 8 car around.
Yeah, contact.
Oh, we may have a caution, or no, I'm not sure, but we did see clashing going into pit road. So if that caution does come out, I didn't see a lot of contact. I think the 47, I think the leader got by, but now look at this, the 88 up on his, and underneath, he's gone. 88 now taking that lead away from the 47 of Flash 9. As Flash 9 is coming into pits. All right, so it looks like we are coming up to our green flag stops. We have about 18 laps remaining. We're going to do a quick full send action and be back in just a moment.
Why choose the Century 21 engine? Because they're smarter than smart.
5 is my final offer.
Deal. We would have taken 4.
Then I want a duo.
They're bolder than bold.
I brought cookies for my open house.
Nice, Dion. I brought this.
Is that a unicorn? And they're faster than fast.
Hey, Apollo! They accepted your offer. Let's talk when you're done.
Hey, wait up! Century 21 engines. Smarter, bolder, faster.
All right, folks, we are back. All kinds right now coming out of that full send commercial for our sponsors there, Century 21. We snuck a little something in there for RIR, of course, Richmond International Raceway. A little something funny. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. The 88 now, right behind Flash 9. Looking in on our leaders, we just got finished up with our green flag stops. The 51 came back out as our race leader. So the 51 is clashing our race lead. You're looking at the 88 of Scotty B on the bumper of the 47 of Flash 9. This is for that top 4-5 position right here. This is, yep, Scotty B sitting in that 4th position. And not sure the 24 car possibly lap down or on a different strategy. Everyone's still up and running pretty fast here. We got a little intermix with some lap cars. But the top 5 or top 4 right there on each other. This is the last part of stage 2. Still got ourselves a few laps remaining. These guys should all be able to make it to the end with fuel and tire. We're at 28 to go. We're sitting with our leader group right now, clashing. in that P1. Marley looked like he's in that second position, doing a fine job right now. Go get some, Marley! Man, I'm so stoked for him right now. He's been having himself some rough luck throughout a few races, so if he needs a good run, he can get his spirits back up, and he's doing a pretty fine job so far. Going to be scoring some points if he can maintain. Oh, look at this! Challenge for the lead. Let's get to it. My bad, my bad. Here we go. Possible contact. Clashing right there.
These guys are tight racing right now.
Yep, no holds barred. I mean, every point matters. The points battle is so tight. You don't understand, Asphalt. There's like, was it 5 guys? There's 5 drivers that are tied in points right now. They got a 3-way tie for 14th, 15th, and 16th. They got a 2-way tie for 7th and 8th right now. I mean, the points is that close when it comes to front row racing. You can see right here and why it's so close. The competitive factor is amazing. Everyone's giving themselves all kinds of room. We really haven't seen any kind of massive contact. A little bit of Rubbins racing type deals at Richmond, what do you expect? But I mean, all in all, these guys running a great program, running a great race. Very happy with what we're seeing here on track right now. And I'm sure our fans and definitely our sponsors, since we're 21, got to throw it out there, are stoked with this race so far. So great work by everyone done on track.
How many laps?
I'm sorry?
How many laps left? Do we have a lap?
23 laps
How many
remaining.
laps do we have left?
23 laps remaining. So we are winding this thing down. Now remember, this is stage 2, so it's a 0.75 mile track. Those 23 laps are going to run down in a hurry. Same with these tires. So look for these guys to start pushing and in the center of the turn, and then also look for them to come in loose, especially out of 2. Because coming out of 4, they got a little more room to maneuver, but 2 a little more critical. Tighter part of that D-shaped track that we were describing earlier.
I gotta say, Tron, that the look of the tires is starting to grow on some people out here in the YouTube channel. They're actually getting used to that.
Hey, well, you guys are the only ones, all right? You guys are the only ones in this one. And I just walked like all kinds crazy to the camera. You're lucky I don't have that thing on right now because, woo, no. Negatory Pigpen pattern is full on the tires.
I'm not sure.
No, they're just hauling it so fast they can't keep the tires on this thing, man. Programming can't keep up how fast FRR is driving tonight. Speaking of fast drivers, folks, I did have the liberty to check the all-time fast score. So for all you drivers out there, go ahead and do a gander on. I forgot to bring a picture up of these guys. Ooh, as we have the 51 coming up in the lap traffic, what's going to happen? The 32 there, Story Square, his first race with FRR. Oh! And because of the lap traffic, the 12 car is going to capitalize, get that lead away. The 51 gets stalled up due to lap traffic, but look as if the 12 car is going to run into the same problem. Lap traffic now, no one can figure out how to get by them. They're running side by each. The 14 and the 32 still racing side by side. Here comes the 51 back around again. Oh my goodness. What the, 12 car looking low. Meanwhile, the 88 and the 47 of flashing are literally biting their nails saying, please everybody keep it pointing in the right direction. And man, that was crazy getting through those guys. Side by each right there by the 47 and the 88 and the 51 and the 12. 12 back at it again on the bottom. 12 car of Marley right now. That Penske 4 trying to show some power and some muscle. Some mad muscle as he just gets that thing on the bottom. Powers up, but now the 51's not going to have none of that. Tossing it back again. You got to try harder, son, he says. As Marley goes to the outside. The 51 right there. Look at this. The 47 going to capitalize while these two jokers are playing. 47 on the bottom now. He gonna get a piece of it. Or we'll get the whole thing. Got a piece of it so far. Not the whole thing, but he right there. He's got his fork out. He got his knife. And he brought the spoon.
Woo! Sounds like a good dinner.
You can go to town here in a minute. You're gonna get his 5-course meal on, and you're gonna get that lead away. Watch this. Oh man, they're doing a great job. This is that lead pack. I can't get away from it. This is for the lead, folks. 13 laps remaining left in stage 2. 47 now on the bottom, still looking. 88, he got nowhere to go. 12 car, looked like he kind of like, okay, I'm going to slow it down, cool my tires off, because I got to make another fat run back at this thing at the end. Coming in 12 to go. Going to be inside that top 10. Now, if you're a little new to front row racing and some of the rule statuses when it comes to our caution flag periods, is that it is 5 laps. The last 5 laps of the stages, there are no cautions. So once we're inside the 5, no cautions. In stage 3, it's inside the 10.
And how many laps is stage 3?
A bunch. Actually, I'm not quite positive.
A bunch?
I didn't quite do the math, but I know.
Come on, you know this.
Yeah, it's gonna be
well.
it's gonna be about 60. It has to be about 64 laps because it's gonna be right at 2 fuel runs. These guys need to make it both fuel runs. You can get around 30-something laps per tank. So they're gonna need to make it. At least for me, when I did the full run, I believe it was 64 laps was it. But I had to do the full run and really
thank you.
To the end. 51 on the bottom.
Here and there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can always get out and push the worst case scenario. It's no big deal. All right, we got we got a challenger. 47 on the bottom. 51's probably, he's just having the race of his life. Everybody trying to get a piece of him. Look like Marley's still right there. Looks as if we have the 6 car coming to play. Now that's Captain Cootie. I believe Captain Cootie is a lap down, and he's up there, I believe, fighting with some leaders. Possibly lap back. Maybe be first car lap down. We'll see what happens.
So I'm riding in the back here with Jay. Wow. He's not in the back, but you know, he's my pick for tonight. So
right.
He's just biding his time. He's like a shark sitting here waiting to strike. So concentration is killing me.
Looks as if JWoww is right there, right toward the front. He's now inside the top 5, making his way forward as well. 47 still on the bumper of the 51.
Definitely in a good position.
Well, the 47, it looks like he's got to contend with him because the 47 looks like he's got plenty of car. He's got plenty of hot rod underneath him right now, and the 51's right there doing the same. I'm not sure if the Flashline's just kind of maintaining pace, not trying to wear out his stuff. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me because, well, yeah, there he goes. Right as I say this, it must be go time. Flash underneath on the bottom. 4 laps remaining. It is go time. Here comes Flash for the lead. Crossover by the 51. Completely clean, no contact. Now, 47 on the outside. Will he be able to keep it powered up and spooled up? Drag race down the front stretch. 51 has it that time. 3 laps remaining. 47 now on the bumper again, trying that crossover with the same one that the 51 just pulled on him 1 lap prior. Now looks as if the 51 starting to gain a little bit, got about a car length and a half. 2 laps remaining. Stage 2. We still got a full another stage of this nonsense. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, this is all kinds fast right here. .51 out that, and he got it. That was the last lap of the stage there. Stage 2 in the books. 51 takes it again, clashing in that Gibbs Toyota. Has himself one fast hot rod out there tonight, and he proven it. He qualified on pole, still sitting there with, I believe, he's gonna go for that full sweeper. All right, Quarter, now if we can get you up to the top of the screen there, bud. Now we can give a nice little rundown of everybody. So great run by Clashin. Clashin going and taking that thing. Quarter, can we get a run up there on the list? There you go, bud. All right, so it looks as if we got Clashin. Flash 9 in second. Scotty B in third. J-Wow in fourth. Bad Fast Marley in fifth. Mucka sixth. All right, Bad Fast. Ooh, there he is in that seventh. Eighth place, Phil Feeler. Lynch Racing in the ninth position. Coach is in the round out the top 10. All right, here we go. Third and final stage here, folks. Let's get us over to our race leader. That is Clashin in that 51. Clashin and the 47 of Flash 9 have been duking it out pretty much all night. And it continues. Now look at this. The 21 on the outside. J-Wow had himself a spin earlier in the race. Now finding himself back up in the top 5 in that fourth position. It's got to be on the bottom in that third spot. Being challenged by the 21 on the outside. It's got to be used to be in that Wood Brothers Ford back in the day. Now that Ford, that 21, is that Penske team car reverted. Battle, all kinds, still for the lead. 47 is not letting go. Trying to pinch, trying to hold them down. 47 staying off the wall. Fully spooled up there. All kinds of a run. They just, so desperately trying to inch in front of him, get that power out, getting it to stick. If it's going to stick, it's going to be now. He's got all kinds of fresh, the 4 fresh feel goods on that thing, and he's using them up, or at least trying to make the 51 use them up. Maybe the 47's utilizing his tire, rotate on the outside, not heating them up as much, but I can't see that happening. Still side by side, probably what, 3-4 laps now into stage 3. And these guys have not left yet. Oh, contact a little bit. 47 high to the outside. Push up the no man's land. Scraping that wall just a little bit. Going to drop himself good 4 or 5 positions now off that one little touch. Man, falling back to about that 4th or 5th position. Now the 88 is going to challenge the 51. 51's going to have his hands full with the 88. But look at this. Marley in that 12 car. Marley getting it done right there in that Penske 12. Looking low. Trying to follow the 88 to the front. Here comes Bad Fast in the 48. Bad Fast want a piece of this thing too. Bad Fast working his way into the 4th position. The other Hendricks teammate right there. Scotty B looking low, looking for the inside. Contact right there. Marley contact as well. He went for the dive. Everyone's going for the dive. Oh, it kind of bound up the field. Now look, everyone's starting to whoa up and slow up. Here comes the rest of them. That tornado has now caught them. Clashin sees the tornado. He's trying to check out. Scotty right there outside the grasp of the tornado, but look at this. Mad all kinds run, 21 in it. Looking back at Bad Fast in that 3rd position, or 4th position, all over the bumper of Marley. 47 to Flash 9 after that push tide to the outside. Finds himself back in that 5th position, trying to rally it back together again. 21 of J-Wow is in the 6th position right now, and a massive heave of battling going on all behind him. Looks like you have Mucka back there in the 7th position. The 9 car, Coach Matt's there. All those guys fighting to stay inside the top 10. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're looking at the battle between the 47 and 48. Marley's liking this view in his rear view mirror. Those guys going side by each just stalls him up a little bit more from getting onto his bumper, because it does look as if the 47 is there. And it looks like he's bringing the 48 right along with him. Strip back a little bit to Captain Cootie in that 6 car. Running it for that Stewart Hospice team. Got True Death right there in that 3 car. A little more back toward the back of the pack. These guys still trying to maintain a good race, a good pace. Everybody moving their way smartly through the center of the turn.
Not one caution.
Not one caution. Nope. We are doing a pretty good job.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I agree with you. I was expecting for the complete opposite.
Well, I don't know about the complete opposite.
Well,
one
yeah.
or two.
Well, yeah.
None at all.
Yeah,
Wow.
I get you there. I should have corrected a little bit. I was expecting a few. I was definitely expecting a few. Look at this. Whoa! Mucka right there on the dig. Mucka trying to find his way back up into the top 5. He is all kinds in the middle of the 19 of Long Shot, the 21 of JWoww, and the 5 of Field Filler. These are all fast cats right here, just buried with each other. This is the fight for that 5th position. What a battle it is! We'll find this everywhere we go throughout the track, I bet. Right now, we stuck on this one. Look at this. Mucka doing a great job looking underneath 21. 21 high to the outside. Possible little bit of contact. I don't know. Ooh. Just a touch of the buttons. Slowed him up. Ooh. Field Filler in the 5 car high into the outside. Maybe a little kiss to the wall. 21 underneath. Here comes Mucka going to capitalize. Capitalize now. He does. Underneath. Oh, more contact. Contact again. Little wiggles. A lot of wiggles. High to the outside. Field goes. Mucka trying to hold the bottom. 19 of Long Shot right there. Field loose. Saves it. Brings it back up. Great job, Field Filler. In that 5 car. Amazing save. Excellent run. This is all for the basically 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. We can do a little countdown if we could. JWoww's looking like he is in that 4th position, 5th position, Long Shot. 6th position is Mucka. 7th position look to be the 18. No, I'm sorry, this 8th position is the 18. A quarter panel making his way in the. All right, here comes my man, quarter panel. Since we have a moment, let's do that. Let's get over to my man, quarter panel. Let's see if we can have a little bit of fun and watch him race a little bit as we flip over. Oh no, his camera is not up. Super sorry. We were trying to get him. Let's see if I can do a little magic action. There it is. All right, let's flip over some drivers here and see if we can do a little something. There we go. Sorry, folks. Pardon me on this one. Trying to bring up some drivers here, and it ain't working. On board quarter panel right now. Still nothing. I just had him, too.
Yep, I saw him.
Yep.
There he is.
Did he pop up?
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay, let's try this one more time here. Yeah, there it is! Oh, come on, I need this. We're trying, folks, really are. Technology just isn't our friend all the time, so. Nope, still not popping up, unfortunately. Oh well, we tried, folks. We'll try to come back to it, see if we pull back up the program. But beautiful run in that 8th position by the 18 car. That gives to that is the team captain for Gibbs. He must be one happy man right now, knowing the 51 is doing his job up there toward the front. Steele into front and leading this thing. Mucka's in that 7th position. Let's look a little bit further back in the field. All kinds of battling going on here. All right, so we're on Bad Fast right now in the 48 car. Looks like he has made his way into the 3rd position now, I believe. 3rd or 4th. 55 laps remaining. Marley dropping back just a little bit. Not a lot, still right there. Great battle right there with those guys. Let's get back to our leaders just for a moment here. Look at this, the 88's now caught him. So Marley, yeah, so we have the 1st place is, of course, 51 of Clash in 88. In 2nd place of Scotty B. 47 of Flash 9 right there in that 3rd position. 4th place going to be rounding out to Bad Fast in that 48. 5th place is Marley in that 12 car, Penske forward. And then, let's see, 6th place, not quite positive. We'll get there. I think that's Coach Matt is 6th. 7th is Mucka. 8th is Quarter Panel. And that's about as far back as I can get from 8th there. Can you look back for me there, Asphalt? From Quarter on back. Quarter is 8th place right now. And if we can do a scan back and get us at least the top 15 or so for our fans out there and our drivers.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yep. Yeah. Just basically, just kind of go to the 18 car and look back, and then we'll try to start spouting out some numbers. 51 laps remaining. We're on our leader, the 51 of Clashin. Still holding an amazing race pace. This guy not only had
Phil Filler and Lynch behind you.
Phil Filler and Lynch. Copy that. So that's rounding out our top 10 right there. There we go. Phil Filler. Yep. In 9th position, Lynch in that 20, or in the 20 car in that 10th position. Lynch doing himself a great job. Let's go over to Lynch real quick, actually. I haven't seen Lynch in a minute, and he's been doing a pretty fine job throughout. He has dropped himself a few positions in points, though. He was in the top 10 in points. Let's see, where is he at now? 12th in points. So hopefully this run will help him out. He is finding himself in that top 10 position, running a good, solid race. He had himself a really nice qualifying effort in that 7th position. Still running just right inside the top 10. Looks as if Coach Matt right there in that 9 car is in that 11th position. And hopefully he's trying to hunt him down just a little bit. The 8 car of Misfire. Oh, looks like, okay folks, so it looks as if we have hits via commencing, or we are under caution? We are under caution. We're under caution.
Yep.
All right, folks, let's go over to our race leader. Give us 1 second. Appreciate that. There we go. All right, so we are under caution. Not sure, we must have missed the contact of some sorts while we were rotating through the field trying to give you a rundown. But we're going to continue on a full send commercial. Let us take a quick little break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Why choose Century 21 agent? Because they're smarter than smart.
5 is my final offer.
Deal.
Offline?
We would have taken 4.
Then I want a duel.
They're bolder than bold.
I brought cookies for my open house.
Nice, Dion. I brought this.
Is that a unicorn?
And they're faster than fast.
Hey, Apollo! They accepted your offer. Let's talk when you're done.
Hey, wait up!
Century 21 agents.
I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, can we get a copy on me? There we go. Gotcha. It's glitching out here, folks. Sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here. Yeah, because it was...
I'm communicating with the people on the YouTube channel.
Gotcha.
So.
All right, there we go. I'm sorry, folks. I just had to cycle it through. It was on, but we weren't hearing anything. Tech problems. That's all it is.
They say no. They still can't.
Hold on. Give it a second. Let it cycle through. All right, folks. So we are back up. We're going to go. We got the clashing here on this one. Yep. All right. Everything's bouncing. We're good.
Okay. Yep.
Copy that. So looks as if the 48. So we're under caution, late caution. Everybody who pitted so far, from what I've just seen, can make it to the end. They're going to have to baby their car maybe just a little bit, but they shouldn't because of this caution flag or whatnot that they're having. So I'm thinking that everyone can make it to the end. We got the 48 stayed out. I believe the 9 car stayed out. Everyone's going to be on those 4 fresh feel goods. These guys only had a couple tires on their, a couple laps on their tires. I'm not sure if that's going to make a huge difference, but it possibly might. Badfast's going to lead this thing off. Let's see what it can do. Can it capitalize? Does he have enough fuel? Oh, no, we're going to do another lap around. Looks like we have the 14 car getting, who's the lucky dog, and going to be getting that lap back. Wait for him to round back around the field. Line up at the back. And then we're going to drop this green for maybe the last time. We'll see. So we had a complete green flag run throughout until... Oh, here we go. Green. And we're gone. Badfast drops a hammer. We're up and moving. 47 of Flash 9 right there on the inside. Holding that bottom line right there. Coach Matt now drifting out to the outside. Now 47, he went into pit. He got all the tires and whatnot. Will he have everything he needs to get that car into victory lane?
We're getting a little argy-bargy around here.
Oh, it's going to be. You're going to see a little more contact. Here comes Flash 9 looking, but Badfast, nope, still close to the door on him. Now Flash 9's looking. He's got a bead. He's got a line on the bottom. Clears the 48. Will the 48 have a chance to do a crossover and bring it back? No, he does not. Brings it out behind him, runs that draft, and going to follow in suit and try to maintain his position as best he can. Got the 5 car field filler right there on his 6. Coming up and looking low. Badfast starting to drift high to the outside. And the 21 now. J-Wow right there on him. Oh, contact. 21 and the 48. 48 kissed the wall a little bit, bounced down. 21 was just really uptight to him. Oh, look at this. 51 is flashing now to the bottom of Coach Matt in that 9 car. Trying to make his car hold the bottom. Here comes that 2 car, that Penske Ford of Mucka, the CEO of Pro Road Racing, trying to do his normal gig, which is his late charge to the front. And it is working out as he's trying to find his way into the top 5. Holding the bottom nicely. Here he goes. Challenge for 4th. 51 gets underneath them, but look at this. Try to open the door for the 9 car. 9 car, ooh, looked like Mucka high to the outside, trying to get around the 9 car. Thinks less of it. Tries to go back underneath. 47 of Flash 9, still out in front. 88 of Scotty B in that 2nd position. And we have J-Wow in that 3rd spot. J-Wow right there with the 88, but here comes clashing. 48 still trying to hold in there. All right, see if Clashing has enough to march his way toward the front here. Looking back a little bit. This is back to the 7th, 8th position right here. No, I'm sorry. This is the 9th position. All right, so this is back 10.
You should put in an email to 704 though. Like we need a leaderboard, like a proper leaderboard.
Oh, absolutely. They had that
Maybe
actually.
we could get one for Heat 6.
Well, they actually had that in the beginning, but it wasn't functioning properly, and so they took that away. Let's go ahead. Yeah. That was unfortunate. We were really stoked to have that, especially as broadcasters. As we bounce back over to Scotty B in that second position, now falling back a little bit from the 47 of Flash 9. Really starting to stretch out that lead a little bit as the 21 of JWoww now starting to close in a little bit on the 88 for that second position. Will JWoww have enough to get up to that 88? We are 23 laps remaining in this race. We're in stage 3, folks. This is Front Row Racing. Just get tuned a little late. All this brought to you today by Century 21 and JCR. Century 21, hometown military, all over the U.S., all over the world. Man, awesome, amazing sponsor for LTV. Stoked to have them. Really help them put on the show and get this race out to you.
Tron, the viewers on the YouTube, they're getting a little wild over there. They're asking for a crank it up. I don't know if you can do that, but
all day long, we show can.
All right.
You're just gonna have to give me a minute there.
They receive.
That's it. That's exactly what it's all about there, folks. All right, so I'm just trying to check over my settings and make sure nothing else is a array. I was going to wait till if we have another caution. Let's see if we can actually do a little something here. Here we go. Get us a group. Crank her upper all day long. Hold on to yourselves, folks. And that cranker upper brought to you by JCR and our fans, buddies. Thank you for calling it out. And we are stoked to bring that to you.
All right. Well, thank you. They appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure. Next time we'll make sure to try to remember that during a restart and get this whole place to shaking.
Sounds good.
Right now we are look we're checking in on Marley right now in that 12 car, still holding strong and looks to be about that top 5 action. We have 15 laps remaining in this race. These tires are wearing down. Along with these drivers' patience, let's see who can hold out the most, their tires or their patience. Because looks as if their patience is doing a pretty fine job. A lot of guys have really kind of woed up and slowed up, giving each other rooms to race more or less. Now I believe they should all be able to make it to this on this last set of tires and this last fuel run. Let's get to our race leader and find out exactly where he's at, if he's in any kind of troubles here, or maybe he's just going to set sail. Our leader is that 47 of Flash 9. Flash that up on your screen right there. Doing himself great work right now. So still Flash 9 qualified in that 4th position. That 47 Hendrick Chevy's had himself a good time with 20.204. He actually tied with Scotty B, who had the same time of 20.204. So Scotty B was ahead of him in points, so gave him that track position on the start. But as we see now, that car is really fast, doing himself a fine job. He's 5th in points, which hopefully will not be. He should be further up in points after this endeavor's over, as long as he can maintain himself for the end of this race. He's doing himself a fine job so far. Really stoked for that 47. That Hendrick Chevy getting it done today. Good job, Flash. And we are coming up to and winding down this thing and winding it down quick here and get to a lap count in just one moment. We should be getting close to inside the 10. Now inside the 10, folks, we've got to remember that there is no caution. So if anything happens in disarray inside the 10, that's it. All them drivers are out. That's it. Yeah, you got no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to yeah, that's where it's always good to pay attention to your lap count and know. So those final laps, don't make those aggressive laps. Maybe the last. So we are inside the 10 now. 9 to go right now. So this thing will stay green for the rest of the race. Awesome run. Let's go ahead and jump back over, drive down the field a little bit, if we will. Now, quarter panel in that 18 car, sitting in that 11th position, looking at the top 10 right there. That is Lynch Racing in that 10th position. Mucka in the 9th. Coach Matt in the 8th position. And looking a little bit more forward. Searching, folks. Looks like Marley is in that 5th place. Yeah, we got a car loose and low. Let's try to get to him. Maybe trying to attempt a pit stop of some sort or just a massive save. Not sure. I believe that was a 4 car of Bad Martin. Or was that possible field filler? That might have been field, actually. Field filler was running himself pretty good race. Was up there. Basically fighting for that lead for a minute. And he's found himself drifted back now to the 11th position. Or no, 9th position. Mucka right there. Looks like a pretty good battle for the back 10 right here. Canfield hold on to it. These guys are starting to gain. Looking at Clashin here, just checking with him. Clashin, our race leader, or I'm sorry, our pole qualifier here. Won some stages, thought he had a really fast piece. And man, he was doing himself a pretty good job. Fell back just a little bit. We have 4 to go. Let's get to our leader now. 1 second, folks, as I rotate to the 47 of Flash 9. Flash 9, our race leader, and now, oh wow, it's picked up. Here we go. The 88 has caught Flash 9 now. He didn't pull on him. All over the bumper now. Here we go. Battle. 3 to go. 88 car underneath Flash 9. 88 underneath. Takes it. The 21 now. Oh no. JWoww capitalizes. Follows B right through that thing. Now drops a 47 of Flash 9 to the 3rd position. Let's get over to Scotty B. 1 second, I get there. There he is. Battle. Scotty B in the 21. JWoww right there. Who's gonna get it? 1 to go. No, that was it. The 88. Nope. We are 1 to go. 88 right to the outside. Can JWoww muster it up? No, he doesn't. Oh, 88 gets it again. Another win for the 88, Scotty B. That's going to put him at 2 wins so far. He comes back at the right time, capitalizes, takes it the win from the 47. 21 was right there, chomping at the bit, trying to get a run on him. What an amazing run by the 88, bringing it back. That's why that guy is sitting at number 1. Wow. JWoww did a great job as well, though, man. That guy just was charging. Everybody was. Great race, couple cautions, no big deals. Man, pretty stoked about everything. All this. Okay, so we got Scotty B, number 1. 2nd, JWoww. Flash 9, 3rd. Clashing 4th with both stage wins. Bad Fast, 5th. Marley, 6th. Field Filler, 7th. 8th is Mucka. 9th is Outlaw. And Lynch is rounding out the top 10. All right, good run for all those guys. We'll get everybody over in the booth here in a moment. We're going to bring this thing back. Let's get him out of here. So while we're doing this, and we're waiting on. Okay, jumping out of here, folks. Just bear with me for 1 moment, just so I do not forget, because I'm sure I will.
What a fantastic race that was. I love watching this.
Yeah, so give us a take while I'm getting into this thing. Wait, how was it? I mean, what'd you think though? Backpack, middle pack.
Yeah, I mean, it was all good. Like, it was just all good. It was refreshing to see like low cautions. The guys, like, I just can't, like, for me personally, I get like nervous in a crowd like that, and I just start shaking. My hands get sweaty. I slip on the yellow line. I take everyone out. I'm done. So to watch these guys like race so close together and give each other like just the amount of perfect amount of room and stuff, it's awesome to watch. It really is.
Well, and exactly. You just called it right there. It's definitely the respects and giving each other room. All right, folks, take a picture of this thing real quick. This is that setup. Oops, let me get rid of this real quick. All right, that and that. There you go. Get a picture of that. Push pause. Do what you're going to do. That is a really good setup. I think you guys will like it. All courtesies of Tron here in the booth. Now, let's get back to business, shall we? All right, so let's go back over to the race here. I believe that we are going to get you, hopefully. And we're just waiting on. Yeah, we're waiting on a little invite. Oh, nice.
I'm going to use this setup myself.
Smart thinking. I would. Okay, folks, give us one moment. We'll be back here in just a second. Yeah.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
What are Century 21 agents made of? They're made of dedication and smiles and never-ending files. Their backyard's kitchen sinks and pens that never run out of ink. They have an uncanny sense of neighbourhood navigation mixed with a memory of an elephant who has a spectacular memory, even for an elephant. They're made of 1 part friendly handshake, 3 parts tough jackaroo, and 98 parts burning the candle at both ends until they find a perfect home for you. And if you're wondering how someone could be 102 parts, the answer is simple. They're that good. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster.
Anchored atop the bluffs of Pismo Beach, you'll discover Steamers of Pismo. In a panoramic view of the Pacific coastline, Steamers reels in the finest coastal cuisine in a most upbeat atmosphere. Top-grade seafood, choice hand-selected steaks, and seasonally inspired favorites, all served in the bar and main room where everyone has a view. And join us for live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So whether it's a night on the town or the ultimate coastal experience, you'll catch it all at Steamers of Pismo, 1601 Price Street, Pismo Beach.
All right, folks, we are back. Just getting ready to head over to the post-race show. All drivers are jumping in over there. We have a little something right here. You can't have the race winner and the end of an official race without some donuts, man. Gotta burn the tires down and stuff. You know how it goes. I mean, well, if you don't, you're about ready to find out, because we got Scotty B coming back on this track. He thought he was done. He ain't. Nah. No, we're going to see what kind of donuts this guy can do. He can drive this car all kinds, go fast and make it last and all this stuff, but can he burn it down? Oh, we're going to find out right now. Woo! All right, so we got Scotty B on his victory lap. That 88 Hendrick Chevy right there. Throwing it down! Burn it down! 88 Hendrick Chevy. Scotty B, team captain, gets himself his second win of the season. Excellent job by that 88. Really is proving his stuff. You know what's really crazy, though, right now, Muck? I hope he's listening, is that we got the tires. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. No, they weren't spinning fast enough. Okay, never mind. So, X-nay that one. But we got Scotty B out there tearing up this track right now. Winner of Richmond, race number 6 for that Front Row Racing C21 Pro Cup League. Yeah! There you go, B! Hook that thing around! Great job by Scotty B. Still knowing how to throw down some massive barrel. He better. Woo! Great run. All right, let's get us over to the post-race show. Let's see what kind of drivers we can muster up there. Just 1 second here, folks. All right. Welcome to the Front Row Racing post-race show. Oh, yeah. The party is on over here. Look at all these drivers we got up in this thing. Oh, we rocking it out today. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our first driver. See if we can get a copy and a comms on him. All right, do we have our third place finisher? I believe that was Flash 9, correct? All right, Flash, you got a copy. Oh, we got you, Flash. There you are, brother. All right. Bring it on with your bad self, dude. So hold on, let me get this music turned down because we are just rocking it out in the booth right now. Too much fun over here. All right, my man, go ahead. Okay, so Flash 9, what an impressive job you had done out there. You're doing phenomenal in the points right now. 5th and probably hopefully moving up with your 1 win already. Looking for that 2nd win of the season. man, you came in there with guns a-blazing. You had yourself a good qualifying effort at that 4th position. You had your hands full of all those fast drivers up in that top 5. Man, how was your car when it comes down to your tires in general? Did you have any kind of fuel questions? Did your program make it all the way, or were you battling anything throughout, or just trying to stay on top of your car? No. Okay, I would say, how about that outside hold, man, on that restart? You held the outside line. I mean, it was impressive. And that was for like literally 4 or 5 laps straight. You held that the leader off right there. And, I mean, was that easier for your car on your tires, or were you melting those things down, trying to keep that thing stuck on the outside? I got it.
The lap car in front of me with like 8 to go, he got in my head. I didn't know, if he was going to be wiggling around or spin or what was going on, and it messed me up. And I knew I had to be perfect with Scotty and JWoww coming, and messed up enough. And then, I started getting all jittery and everything. Really wanted this win. And once he got to me, he had to move me. He was really fast, and him and JWoww both, and you can't waste your time with 3 to go. So I knew it was coming, and was just hoping that they would take each other out, come near the checker. But we're all playing well, and we had some great battles tonight. It was awesome.
I mean, that fight up there in the front, though, man, you were on it. I mean, it was a little mini tornado up at the top 5, top 7 cars. I mean, and everybody was switching it up ginger-like at ways. I mean, we saw crossover moves. We saw braking deals where you overshot your turns and braking hard, and they cross over underneath. And man, it was just some impressive battling up in the front while doing it more or less contact-free. A little rub action here and there, a little scratch of the paint, no big deals. But you guys were really putting down one clean show. And man, great job holding those guys off as long as you could, because they were coming after you and coming after you hot.
Yeah, it was a great show from the drop of the green flag. I think there was, 5, 6 cars that were really equal. And if there was a little bit of separation, we'd come back together in like 5 laps. And over the course of 40 laps, everyone was getting loose after about the 20-25 lap mark. And then we had lap traffic made it interesting a couple times, holding our breath, but for the most part everyone held it together, and just it shows how hard everyone works on their cars every week. We're all within hundredths of a second, and congrats to Scotty again. Him, Clashing, these guys, they're hard to beat, and couldn't quite get it done, but happy with the 3rd, and try to get more speed at Pocono.
Ooh, man, Pocono. There's another challenge right there in itself, buddy. Well, best of luck to you over there, that Pocono. And amazing job done tonight, bringing it home and placing in the podium right there in that third place finisher. So, man, great run, great job, and really putting on an awesome show up front the entire night.
Yeah, thank you. I know McLovin, him and I are from the same area. Richmond is our home track. I know I let him down and myself down trying to do this one, but we'll come back next week and we'll get it done.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing it, bud. Thanks again for that great run, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Got it. All right, JWoww, my man. You got it going on, buddy. Yes, we bringing it home in that second place finisher today. Right there on nipping at the heels of Scotty P. Thought you were going to have a run for him at the end. You pretty much did when it come down to that one. But you had yourself one solid program. You had yourself a spin in the beginning of the race, which set you back, and then you marched your way forward all the way through and found yourself in that battle to win this thing, man. I mean, what happened in the beginning? First off, with that spin of some sorts, we were right behind you with the camera, but if the camera was actually facing the wrong direction, so we didn't see exactly what happened. We just saw you kind of get a little loose action, spin it, and bring it back together. But start off with that. What happened in that first stage?
Yeah, I had a big run come off of 2, coming to Scotty, but I think it got tight, ended up hitting the wall, and it was just right. It was just the perfect storm, and I ended up getting to his quarter panel, and it kicked out, and then ended up spinning me to the inside wall. But I got some damage, went back to 15th, worked my way back up to 11th, and then stage 2, I had to fix the damage, so I went back to 18th, and worked my way all the way back up to 4th. So I was very surprised about that. I knew if I had pretty good long run speed, if not the best long run car out there. And the last stage, I restarted 4th. Ended up getting some back bumper damage. So I was on the long run, I was about a 10th slower each lap to the leaders. I kept losing, but one of the good things that happened was the caution came out, and that really helped me. I really wish we had one more lap left on that run, because I knew I had better long run cars than Scotty and Flash, and it was just, if I had that one more lap, I would have had the run. But on that last lap, I got to his bumper again, and it kind of shut down my run, so I couldn't couldn't make a move on the last turn. But I did get up to his door. Could have made something happen, but I'm proud with the second place finish.
Man, you did a great job out there. I mean, especially bringing it back from that tremendous adversity right off the bat, in that stage 1. But if you're going to have any kind of a problem, what better time to have it than at the beginning of stage 1, right?
Yep.
I mean, and you did textbook status right there. You didn't falter, you didn't fluster. You literally stuck to your gun, stuck to your program, and worked your way back forward and back to the front. So a great lesson to all you little drivers out there. When it comes to having mishaps at the beginning of the race, never ever give up. And this should be to everybody in life, actually. Never give up. Always get up and battle your way through it, because you never know where you're going to finish at the end. And look at JWoww proving that point spectacularly tonight, fighting for the win, didn't give up, did a great job, man. You had yourself one fast car and a long run program. So congratulations to you on that second position, bud.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, JCR, Ford, Wood Brothers, my Penske team. Hope I made them proud today.
Oh, man, I'm sure you did up there battling it tough, dude. I mean, and I'm sure Scotty was looking over in his mirror and outside his window and seeing that 21 car, saying, "I think it looks really familiar," and battling him up door to door. So that's pretty good stuff to see that old image of him up there trying to knock it down. So, man, you're doing a great job in that thing, and I can't wait to see what you're going to get done, bud. Congratulations again on that second place.
Thank you, John.
You got it. All right, and let's go ahead and bring it over to the man of the hour, Mr. Scotty B, in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. Yeah, baby! I'm gonna embarrass the whole heap of Jesus out of you. Look at that smile, man. That's a smile of like, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Hard fought right there.
Yeah, it was. Oh man! So you had yourself.
I wasn't fastest.
Yeah, you had yourself a hot rod, dude. You had yourself a hot rod. I mean, a good, consistent hot rod. But man, give us your rundown. I mean, how was your car handle? Did you have the tires you needed? Did you have the fuel required? No.
No, I mean the fuel was fine, but I made some stupid pre-race adjustments trying to find a little tightness on the long run, and really messed it up and had to adjust all race. I mean, right there in the first stage, I got tight. I was tight the whole run, and clashing was unfortunately a victim of that. I got him. I guess I bounced off a wall and hit him in the right rear or right front quarter panel, sent him spinning, and then I mean the car just jumped all the way to the last stage pretty much. But I was maybe a top 5 car. I wouldn't even say a top 3 car. It just happened to be, I don't know what was going on with Flash, because I thought he had the car to beat all night. And then he bobbled there a few times, and his car had stepped out on him. And then before I knew it, I was back up there to him. And by the time I got to him, it was 3 to go. And I really didn't even mean to bump him, you know. I just wanted to drive it in deep. That way I could be on his bumper coming out and maybe get a run. And I guess he checked up a little more than I anticipated. And I sent him up the track, and hell, I had to go. There wasn't no, I couldn't, you know.
Right.
I had to take what I could get. And then JWoww, man, God, he, before I knew it, he was right there on my ass too. Oh, excuse my language.
That's a donkey.
I literally, you know, it looked like I was blocking him coming out of 2 right there, but I was just so loose. The car was, you know, going to the inside wall, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to hold it here. And then I seen that, you know, he didn't have the run. I swooped back up and drove it in deep, and was luckily able to, you know, keep it in front of him coming out 4 there. Like, I don't want jittery and crap. That was you know, woo.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun to call here in the booth too, man. You guys were doing nothing but throwing out one heck of a show. I mean, it was no matter where we went to, it was a battle of some sort, somewhere, someone giving something or taking something or whatever, man. And then, you know, then of course you doing that drive at the end, and you proved another solid lesson. If you don't think you have exactly what it takes to win, still go out there and give it your all, because you never know where it's going to lead.
Well, the last 2 races, you know, at Chicagoland and the Roval, I feel like I had the fastest car, and I ended up, you know, finishing 3rd and 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that was, you know, it just goes to show you that the fastest car is going to win every week. So I mean, I'll take it. You know, I didn't expect JWoww was faster than me. I was really top 4, maybe, you know, and. Marley, look, you see Marley out there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, he was running that thing tough today, man, battling all kinds. Man. Yeah, that was great stuff. He came up on your bumper a bunch of different times, so I was like...
I know I probably messed him up a few times. You know, the car was... I feel bad about the 2 first stages because it was junk. And it was like, well, I mean, I'm messing everybody up, and finally I got it right. I was like, well, gotta go with it, you know.
That, and you went with it. You did, dude. You did it in classic Scotty B fashion right there. Coming through with that W at the end. Solid qualifying position, and you're bringing it home, keeping yourself, I'm sure you're keeping it at that points lead right now. And that's your 2nd win of the season, so you keep it up, bud. Man, great job.
That's 3 for Hendrick now, so.
Woo! Yeah, dude. Get it. Oh, man, they're going to be kind of hard to touch here if you guys keep up this pace.
No, I don't know what's going to go on. This has been the most unpredictable season. You know, I had no idea it was going to be this competitive. You know, this is fun. That was short track racing right there. That was probably going to be the best race of the season, I think, as far as, you know, the race I had.
No, there's more ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, so far it is.
Yeah, so far, gotcha.
That was hard.
That was awesome. That was what it was. So, complete epic race there, folks. If you missed the beginning, watch it. If you missed the middle, go back. Just watch it, man. It's awesome. So much fun. What a great run.
Try to block out the epileptic tires we got going on. I don't know why we can't get that fixed. That's very annoying. Hopefully 704 can get on top of their stuff there eventually.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully they will, because it is disconcerting to say the least. But we are very fortunate for him to still be bringing us the opportunity to race and get this great competitive battling going on tonight. And these awesome drivers, by the way. So great job tonight, Scotty.
Good job, everybody. You know, that could have been anybody's race. That was Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Absolutely, 100%. Thanks again, Scotty, man, and congratulations on your win.
All right, man.
All right, let's roll it over to Mucka real quick, and then we're going to get over to Mr. Marley. Let's see. Mucka! My man, there he is. Mucka, you got a copy?
What's up, Tron?
Dude, the same like normal when it comes over to here, dude. It was one excellent race all the way through and through. So stoked for you guys. You did it in classic Mucka fashion, by the way. So you got Mucka here, the two Penske Fords. He's the CEO and the team leader for Penske, and does himself a pretty good job over there. So Mucka, you did. You seriously had yourself your classic car. You started mid-pack and worked your way methodically through the field. Before you get into next week's race, give us a quick rundown on your program and how you finished up there, bud.
First of all, I just want to say congrats to Team Penske. We definitely put on a show today. Top three cars, three cars in the top 10. It couldn't ask for better than that. You know, like you said, methodical. That's what it takes at these short tracks. You gotta just take your time, be patient, and you'll work your way through the field.
Yeah, well, and you did. You did a great job keeping it as clean as you could, battling through some pretty hefty heat back there, dude. There was a lot of heat in that kitchen in the middle of that pack, and it seemed like everybody was trying to do their best on that give and take thing and not completely destroy any car and keep everything pointed, right direction. So, man, you did a good job, and you brought it home, what, 7th, 6th today, 5th?
I put myself in the top 6 pretty much all race. I think I brought it home 7th or 8th, something like that. But
solid run.
Congratulations to Scotty B and the Flash and everybody. This racing's getting better and better each week.
It is.
Very impressed with the drivers.
So so race number 6 in the books. Let's go with race number 7. Give us a little insight there,
We
Mark.
are at the Tricky Triangle.
What? Pocono.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? Okay. Oh, all right.
No turn 4. So.
So I do
Got
know.
a lot of really long straightaways, some tight turns. It's going to be some pretty fast cars out there.
So, and then, oh man, well, we'll go into that one later. But dude, I'm excited to see what kind of fast programs you guys are going to be putting down. Those long runs, of course, and and when it comes to the racing in general, those hauling it down those straightaways, those long straightaways with all kinds of speed, and seeing if they can get those cars woed up enough to get into these turns and out of them. It's going to be impressive work. I'm stoked to see what we have going on for Pocono next week, bud.
Yeah, no, I have a feeling it's going to be, typical epic race for FR.
Yeah, that's what we'll look for over here, dude. All right, super stoked. Can't wait for next week. So if you're tuning in a little late, it's 9 o'clock is race time, but 8:30 is our pre-race show. Get you all the skinnies and see all the fun stuff. But we try to launch the racing in generally right around 9 o'clock. But tune in for 8:30ish because that's where we get a little wild and crazy, go over the tracks and show you some pretty cool footage. But great.
And one last thing I want to mention is, hey Marley, congratulations! First time getting out of the top 37 cars. Gosh darn time.
Fashionably on time. Speaking of that, thanks, Buck. We're gonna get on over to Marley. Let's go ahead and bring up Marley for a second. All right, my man Marley in that 12 Penske Ford. Yeah, and you had yourself a pretty fast piece out there, and it wasn't a POS, if you will. All right, and he did a great job. No, Marley never with those cars, but he had a chance to show off a program, which he will be showing that off further to you in the garage. Marley, you want to give us a little insight and whatnot?
Man, this Penske Ford was fast. I mean, fast. I was up there battling with them guys for the lead, and we were fighting the lap traffic and everything. I mean, man, unfortunately in the last stage we got caught with a little bit of damage, so we could get up there and battle with them some more. But man, did I have fun tonight.
Hey, what about you just nailed something right there that I forgot to mention and bring up to the other podium drivers here, that when it comes to that one spot where you had 4 or 5 cars that were on the lead, that were still in the lead lap, but in danger of becoming a lap down, and everybody bottlenecked up right there. You were leading. You saw a chance to capitalize, and you got the lead. And then you got caught up because I was like, and I called it out too. I was like, so now he has a lead, but he's gonna have to fight the same problem that that Clashing just had and everybody else. And then you all were right there, and where everybody's holding their breath, dude. To the point we're holding our breath long enough where we almost passed out. All right, because we didn't know what was gonna happen. It was pretty epic.
All those cars were so close. I mean, performance-wise, everybody had very equal cars. It was, who would slide up, what the lap traffic would cause. I mean, that was going to be, how you got to that lead. And it was, I mean, we had it for a second, and it was just, man, it was just wild out there tonight. It was some epic racing, but you guys seen how fast that Penske Ford was.
Woo!
And we're gonna be giving that setup away to you, and you'll see how fast it really is.
Yeah, look for Marley in that garage, dude. It is that is one fast car. I couldn't quite handle it, couldn't quite keep up with them in practice throughout the week. Again, that car that I got, it's fast, it's consistent, but man, you just seen what his was able to get done tonight. So look for that in the garage for LTB. Great job over there.
You always want that Penske Ford setup. You don't want anything that this Chevy guy drives.
No. You know what it is, though? If you're a true Chevy guy, you're going to give mine a shot, all right? And then you're going to figure out that we're right there, all right? And it has nothing to do with no Ford power, all right? I'm just saying. But, no, you did a great job tonight. You got a really fast car, good fast piece. I can't wait to see how all the rest of the drivers out there are going to respond when they get their hands on this setup. Oh, man, great work. Great job to you tonight, man. Really stoked.
Check out our other setups. That Michigan setup we just gave out is doing 38.1s. So, I mean, we're putting out some really fast league setups for you guys. And I just want to help everybody get faster. That's the whole point of this thing. Get everybody competitive. It makes this game more fun for everybody and makes it more real if you can compete with everybody. And we showed that we're definitely doing that tonight. So
yeah, absolutely.
Look out for this Richmond setup, man. It's killer.
It's a screamer. What it looks like a little bit of a burner too. So, man, I'm excited to see what kind of lap times we're going to see. Oh yeah. Hey, did you want to go over before we get over to asphalt? And I thank her for helping us out tonight. Can you want to go over that all-time board just out of curiosity, because I didn't quite bring it up yet, to be honest.
Well, more viewers can go and check that all-time leaderboard out, but you're gonna see that it's loaded with all these guys that are racing tonight. It's all FRR guys.
That's
top
awesome.
to bottom.
Man, I can't wait to see it. I got to see the update because I knew there was 6 out of 10 on the all-time were FRR. So I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen here. Well, now that's gonna switch up because your name's up on there as well, and this setup's going out. So. Wow, fans, that means that you're literally going to drivers. You're going to have yourselves a all-time leaderboard set up. So that's pretty good stuff, dude. Can't wait to see this. Man, great work though tonight.
And
yeah.
Shout out to the Niners. We got Jimmy Garoppolo back tonight. What's up?
Oh, for Jesus, dude. Come on.
Cowboy. That cowboy guy.
I do. And now we're gonna bring up all kinds of storms going on.
Nobody cares about the 49ers,
Hey, I'm gonna bring up Jay. Yeah, there he is, Jay. Wow, there you go. There he is. All right, so he's gonna bring up something else.
Right now, baby, they're winning right now.
There you go. I gotta get the battle going on. I don't even no football for myself, but I was just bringing it up to get a little rivalries going on. We got the 49ers over here. We bring Marley back up again. Let's see. All right, there he goes. Some Elliott thing? What? All right. So we got the football jersey battles going on. We got Manning over here for Mucka. The Mucka, yep. All right, we got you. So all you football fans out there, obviously I'm not one of them, but. Oh, man. But what an amazing race. What an amazing job tonight by everybody. Very stoked. Thanks. Hey, I just want to thank the fans. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching tonight's race. Pretty epic stuff. I'm sure our sponsors are stoked. Everyone's stoked with all the progress and that LTB's been turning out. And all thanks to you. It's all because of you, folks. So if you haven't done that like and subscribe thing, make sure you do. And, man, keep tuning in. We got the next race coming up, so a few things. Before I do kick you out of here, TNT's back on. TNT is back on with a vengeance, by the way. And all of those details will be coming into light here shortly, just so you know. Also, look for FNT, Friday Night Thunder, on Friday nights, of course, ironically. But that's one bad race right there. We're talking bad is good bad, all right? I mean, these guys are fast, clean, heck of a show. It's a preliminary style of race before the Sunday night's race. We'll be tuning into that a lot as well. So we got a lot of great racing throughout the week for you, plus setups and shows and whatnot here coming at you. But folks, thank you again so much for tuning in. Appreciate all the help and support from everybody. And man, till next time, keep it pointed in the right direction.
A couple more things there, Tom.
Go ahead. Oh, go with it, Marley. Go with it. I'm sorry, bud. Go ahead.
Well, I want to. If Clashing's listening, I want to give him a little shout out. I tried a little old school Bristol to get that lead, a little bump. I had to get that Honda out of my way.
Get the Honda. Gotcha.
And then, of course, last but not least, I want to thank Asphalt for joining the booth and making everything, really click together. She's got a great presence in the booth, and just wanted to give that thanks for really helping out Left Turn Broadcasting.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Kiss My Asphalt to get into one of those TNT drivers. She's going to be helping us out with that program actually, and that'll be further in information as that new information develops. So we'll be getting that out to you as well. So again, it's just a phenomenal program. Let's see if I have Kiss My Asphalt still in comms. Asphalt, you still there?
Yeah, I've been listening.
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. So
I'm here. I'm listening.
Copy that. So Asphalt, again, she's new to the crew, if you will. So she is just biding her time before she starts biting our heads off when it comes down to this broadcasting.
I'm being nice.
Yes. No, you're doing great. You did a great job bringing up some really good points, taking care of the fans out there with all their comments, bringing up some good stuff. I think this is going to be a lot of fun throughout the rest of the season. Appreciate you being on board, and again, thanks again for all your help.
Well, thank you for having me. It's really nice that you guys do this after race little show here that you've got going on, because not generally we don't get to see each other and who's who and stuff like that, and it's really nice when all four of the guys all were smiling at each other. I really enjoyed looking at that. So
there you go.
They're all, nice looking people. They're very smart, intelligent men. They race their asses off. Mm-hmm. They provide good entertaining show for us every Sunday. And I'm looking forward to Pocono. That's going to be an interesting race.
Oh, absolutely. And I already know that half these guys have Pocono dialed. At least they did in Heat 4. So I'm excited to see where they're going to bring it back out again on Heat 5. Man, so yeah, well, I can't wait for next week's race. And look for the same shenanigans and hopefully the same style of our graphics and whatnot, keeping everybody entertained. But all right, well, we're going to go ahead and let them all go. Appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Again, all this brought to you today by Century 21 and JCR. Man, appreciate all their help and support. And they got the like and subscribers. Oh, yeah. So, again, folks, thank you so much. Until next time, keep it pointed in the right direction. Have all kinds of fun out there. And stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
Everybody thinks they know ya, and y'all don't even know I own ya. And now I'm ready taking over.